Well, last time we made a HyperCard project and I saved it as a project, as you can see that icon there, and you can load it back in to a fresh image. Bucky Yay 002 PR. There's the HyperCard thing I did last time. So if you press the eyeball, you get a viewer, and this is the viewer, and it gives you these panes, windows of tiles, and they allow you to kind of create HyperTalk, for our HyperCard. And these are from eToys. This is really common from eToys, and it's used for whole other sets of, other objectives. But if you click on this menu there, the ones at the bottom will give you the actual tiles that are specific to what you're looking at, what you're viewing. The ones above it are just stock standard, So the ones up until the line are just standard. The ones at the bottom there are specific to, in this case, the card. If you click once, you get the stack. You click twice, you get the card. And so if you click the exclamation mark, as we just did, it activates the tile. And in this case, it adds a painting kit to the card. So that's functionality that's already in the card when you've created it. So what can you do with this kind of ersatz HyperTalk? You can get yourself a button, press the sort of gray button there, which doesn't actually have an icon, and then get yourself a kind of repository for these tiles. So we're going to go to first card of stack and make this button perform that functionality. Close that. Press that. Oh, we're at the first stack. So you can see if you move these tiles around and add, a button or something like that to it, then you're scripting your HyperCard. So drag that out. Let's get a different one. We'll go down to play field and get card initiate painting. We'll drag that in there and make the button do something else. Voila. So if we want to get rid of that, we can press toss at the bottom there, and it'll leave the painting that we made. We can change that to a kind of test situation. Pull another tile down. So our test is going to be, we're going to look for what the number of this card is. Stacks card number equals, let's change that to equals. We're going to set this, I think, to something deliberately wrong. I think this is, we're going to set it to 1, and then the actual card is 3. So this test is going to fail when we press the button. Card initiate painting. There, so we press the button, nothing's going to happen because we've set up a test which won't allow it to succeed. When we press the button, nothing happens, which is what we wanted to happen. Then we can change it. We'll change the number of the card to 3, because that's the number of this card. And then it will work. So it's kind of like HyperTalk with these wonderful tiles for our HyperCard stack.